Mama's dating game. It's a crazy ride with laughter and love. Andrew has no pride. Who'll ignite Andrew's loving flame? He's so desperate he's resorted to Mama's dating game.
Hey everybody, it's Mama's Comedy Show.
Hey, cousin audience, it is Mama's Comedy Show, but it is a very special night because we are doing the Mama's Dating Game. This time for Cousin Andrew.
Mama's dating game. It's a crazy ride with laughter and love. Andrew has no pride. Who'll ignite Andrew's love is flame? He's so desperate he's resorted to Mama's dating game.
We've done this twice before. We did it once for cousin Ollie in the back. It didn't work out. And then we also did it for cousin Cody. Also, didn't really work out. But Ollie actually went on a couple dates with his. Where's your current? Oh, here she is. His current assistant, and she was not on the game show. So just know you could potentially be helping some other girl later down the line.
Almost always.
Let's find out who our contestants are. So just, you can talk right into your mic. What is your name?
Jen?
Jen. Let's hear it for cousin Jen, everyone. Jen, what is it that, where are you from originally?
I am from Punta Gorda, Florida, which means Fat Point, not what you're thinking.
It means fat boy?
Fat Point.
Oh, I like fat boy better.
Yeah, you know.
How did they get that? How did they give that city its name? Well, a little chubby kid used to run through here.
Yeah.
And what do you do for a living?
I'm an English professor.
An English professor. Ooh, could she be too smart for Andrew? We will find out. He doesn't really read books that don't have pictures in them. And now our contestant number 2. What is your name?
Julie.
Cousin Julie, everybody. And Julie, where are you from?
Savannah, Georgia.
Savannah, Georgia. And what do you do for a living?
I am an OBGYN sonographer, so we do the ultrasounds for the babies.
I like the idea of an OBGYN stenographer just reading back notes of what the vagina said during the session.
Yeah.
What did it say? It said, but you live in Central Florida now?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right, that makes us a lot easier. And contestant number 3, what is your name?
Swati.
Swathi? Cousin Swathi, everybody. And where are you from?
Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta, Georgia. Home of Marta and the varsity. And that's all I know about Atlanta.
Go Dogs.
Go Dogs, indeed. Which reminds me, never mind. This isn't the time for jokes. And you live in Central Florida now? And what do you do for a living?
I'm also an ultrasound tech for a fertility clinic.
An ultrasound tech for a fertility clinic. I told this story. Was it last week? We had a lady in the audience who did ultrasounds as well, and I told the story about how I felt something inside of one of my testicles, and I went in for an ultrasound on my testicles, and it was the first time I ever told the story publicly, and the rest of the cast was not in the room, so they had no idea that I was going into this detail.
We already know what you're going to say.
And I was saying my balls were tight, like they weren't hanging like normal, and so when the nurse left the room, or the tech left the room, I'm pulling on my testicles, trying to get them to hang normally. And she came back in. She's like, "Okay, just lay your penis on your belly and put a towel over it." And she walked in and looked at my pulled up balls, and I said, "They're not really cooperating." And she just went, "We'll get them." It's not a good day. For those of you who might be concerned, it was a varicocele, which is a fat vein. So I use that's on my dating profiles constantly. Fat vein in my ball sack. And now, contestant number 4, tell us your name.
Amanda.
Cousin Amanda, everyone. Amanda, where do you live?
Well, I live here in Orlando, but
Okay.
I'm from all the way Winter Park, Florida.
Winter Park, Florida. And what do you do for a living?
I'm an engineer for NASA.
Yeah. I think we've established that all four of you are way too smart to be with Andrew. I think he's seen science once. And Amanda, we'll start here with you, then we'll work our way down the line. What are you? You know what? No, let's not start with you. Let's go back to number one. What are you, contestant one? What are you expecting to get out of tonight?
Generally speaking, embarrassed in front of my friends.
Embarrassed in front of your
Yeah.
friend. You could do that any night, anywhere.
Yeah.
All you have to do is stand in front of a room full of people and tell them a story about your balls being tight and a sonogram tech. I could hear my heartbeat through my balls. That was pretty cool. And contestant number 2, have you done the ball sack thing?
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
It had a very bad ending.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh no, I will say that. Well,
A
no,
bad ending for me. We'll say that.
Oh, a bad ending for you?
Yes.
Was he excited?
Yes.
Oh. All right. Well, I need to add a question to Andrew's questions for tonight. Okay. And what are you expecting to get out of tonight?
I thought Bobby said a free drink or something. Maybe I was wrong. Was that happening?
We trick them all to get on the show.
I
Is what
know.
we do. All right, contestant number 3. What are you hoping to get out of tonight?
I am hoping to maybe find my forever date.
Find your forever date. One person who is ready for love. Ali, can you text Jason and tell him to start bringing Andrew over? I'm going to go get him myself. Oh, good. And now, contestant number 4. What are you hoping to get out of tonight?
A hot date.
A hot date.
And to add entertainment value. You're welcome.
And to add entertainment value. She wants that fat vein. Right now, we are going to be bringing Andrew in. He will be completely blindfolded. Now, when you see him in his blindfold, trust in the fact that he actually is blindfolded. I ordered these from Amazon, and I thought they would be funny because they had eyes on them. All of the eyes were Asian. So when Andrew wears it, it just looks like he's wearing glasses and can see everything fine. So final chance. All 4 of you are single, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, all right. got some shrugs.
Can we answer after he walks in?
Yeah. Single enough, I think, is what we're looking for. Here he is, everybody, Cousin Andrew.
Let's hear it for Cousin Andrew.
Oh my God.
See, I told you, he is wearing a blindfold. Hey, you're blindfolded, not paralyzed. Let's go.
I know he's. Oh, like a terrific piano player? That's weird.
Let me take your drinks. All right, so just
This is wild. Why are you touching me? I had the opportunity. Stop molesting me!
all right. You can probably take off your blindfold now.
This is the worst escape room ever.
Yeah, take off your blindfold. Okay, good. Now, Andrew,
Yes.
you got to talk right into that microphone.
You want to eat it? Hey, baby.
Yeah. So, Andrew, you got that list of questions that I sent you, correct?
Yes, I did, Todd.
So, first of all, is there anything you want to say to these lovely ladies who are waiting to win your fat vein?
Ladies, thank you for being a part of this. And I didn't write these questions.
Okay. Ladies, is there anything you want to say to Andrew before this starts? Let's start with contestant 1.
Well, I'll ask Jason later for a review of your, parts.
Of his junk.
Yeah, of his junk. Yeah.
Oh, my tiddly bits.
Yeah.
Okay. Contestant 2, is there anything you want to say to Andrew
Very
before this
nice.
starts?
The glasses were definitely not working for you.
Oh.
And contestant 3?
I wish I was touching your butt instead of Jason.
Hachi machi.
And contestant 4?
Hi, Andrew.
Hello.
All right. So,
This
Oh.
feel-
So, Andrew, let's go ahead and start with question 1.
Okay, sure. Question 1. If my if my penis was a weapon, what sound would it make?
Let's start off with contestant number 1.
Well, I think probably if your penis was a weapon, it would make,
Because he's Asian, like a sword.
you know?
Because I'm dry as a bone.
And contestant number 2, what sound would Andrew's penis weapon make?
I would say like an ambulance.
And contestant number 3,
His penis would make a oink, oink.
that's good. That's for porkin.
That is, I guess so.
And contestant number 4,
I feel like it would sound like a lightsaber.
Oh,
yeah,
just.
because
Shut up, Ollie.
his it would sound like a lightsaber. And that makes sense because his nickname is Hand Solo.
I'm going to die alone.
Question number 2, Andrew.
All right, question number 2. I like fancy food. I guess I do. What restaurant do you think I would take you to?
You know, let's go in reverse order now. So we'll start with contestant number 4.
Olive Garden.
Oh, yeah. You could eat all that pasta all day.
When you're here, your family.
That's right.
And I did see a commercial where an Italian people were taken to an Olive Garden and blindfolded, which seems like a hostage situation. And when they took the blindfold off, they're like, I can't believe it was Olive Garden.
That
But I
seems
think
so
he
accurate.
would want to see me eat the breadsticks.
Oh, my God.
With the sauce. Contestant number 3.
Can we turn up the AC?
Contestant number 3. Where would Andrew take you?
Capitol Grill.
Capitol Grill.
That's like the credit card place.
Yes, Andrew. Good. You're doing great. Andrew, I don't want to freak you out here, but we did establish all 4 of these women are way smarter than you.
Oh, God, really?
Yeah.
Contestant number 2.
They all finished public school.
I think Andrew would be a Rocco's Tacos kind of guy. Lots of fun.
Rocco's Tacos.
Rocco's Tacos.
All right, good. And contestant number 1?
Chuck E. Cheese.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Nice.
The funny thing is, I've been to 2 of those restaurants that they've listed.
Andrew loves the
It is
ball
the
pit.
Olive Garden and the Chuck E. Cheese.
It's the ball pit.
Yeah, I always take a date to Chuck E. Cheese just to watch the fights. Let's keep going, Andrew. Question number 3.
Question number 3. Where do you think I could afford to take you?
Oh, jeez.
Now let's start with contestant number 1.
My answer is the same, Chuck E. Cheese.
Contestant number 2.
Based on Chuck E. Cheese is expensive, I'm going to go with Chipotle.
Chipotle. Okay. All
People
right.
like Chipotle.
Contestant number 3.
I will say Hooters.
Hooters. Okay, Andrew, have you been to Hooters?
Yes.
And contestant number 4.
Taco Bell.
I mean,
Let me ask all 4 of you a general question right now. Would you be okay with those dates?
If I had enough beer first.
Okay, yeah, you want to go to Chuck E. Cheese.
Do they serve beer at Chuck E. Cheese?
They
Yes.
sure do. That's why there are so many fights.
Nice.
Contestant number 2.
those kids get so mad.
Well, if we said Rocco's or Chipotle, as long as there's alcohol, I'd be fine. So
Okay,
we're good.
All right. She likes to party.
Okay.
Contestant number 3.
Not Chuck E. Cheese and not Taco Bell.
But what was yours? Was
Hooters.
Hooters. Would you be okay with a date to Hooters?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Low maintenance. And contestant number 4.
You said
Taco
low
Bell.
Start at Olive Garden, drink all the wine, and then go eat at Taco Bell.
All right. There you go.
Okay, all right. So
let's keep on rolling,
the
Andrew.
real test begins. Okay. What do you hate about dating?
What do you hate about dating? This time, let's start with contestant number 2.
I've had a really rough week, so where do I begin? What do we hate about dating? I'd say the last date I had, within 5 minutes, pulled my hair and asked me if I liked it. So that was kind of a bit much.
All right.
That's date
Like-
2.
Yeah.
Date 1 was a dick pic.
All right. Contestant number 3.
I do a lot of online dating. I hate when men ghost. I hate when they want to send pictures
Right.
and ask for pictures. And I just hate dating. Everything about dating right now sucks.
Awesome.
Well, don't worry because my phone is stuck on the large camera, so I'm too embarrassed.
Contestant number 1, let's go with you. What do you hate about dating?
What I generally hate about dating is the fact that most of the people that I date are definitely not as smart as I am.
Not a smart. Okay. Well, we may have an issue here.
Me like date.
Contestant number 4, what do you hate about dating?
Everything.
That's
All of
fair. But across the board, 4 of you don't like ghosting, correct?
Correct.
Depends
Yeah.
on the person.
I just think, why can't you just be honest? Hey, don't care for you. That's great. Don't waste my time. Just
I
say
just
it.
assumed that I got ghosted because I straight up murdered that pussy. So, you can use that, fellas. Andrew.
Yes. Going on to 5, right? Okay, here we go. What would your porn star name be? And what would my porn star name
Yes.
be?
All right. Well, let's start. We'll go down the line again, 1 through 4. What would your porn star name be?
Tater peeler.
Tater peeler.
She had that ready.
Oh, yes.
God. What?
Yes. Very ready. Yeah.
One? Who was that?
Yeah, that was number 1. Said tater peeler.
Yeah.
And why tater peeler?
Because I was on a road trip in Tennessee and there was a Jack in the Box on a street called East Tater Peeler Lane, and it just stuck with me for the last 10 years.
Okay, good. So you've not actually shredded a penis.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay. And
But you've thought
what do
about
you think Andrew's porn star name would be?
Spud.
Yes. Tater peeler and Spud.
My God.
Contestant number 2, what would your porn star name be?
First of all, who can see this video? That's what I need to know.
Right now you have a camera or a microphone in front of your face, so no one can see you.
Yeah, use a fake porn name.
So I would say, let's see, One Shot Susie, and there's a story.
One Shot Susie.
Wow, the bar is low.
And there's a story. What's the story to that?
So in college, there may have been a movement malfunction, and I ended up with stuff in my eye and ended up in the emergency room.
Emergency
Yeah.
room.
That is a long swim for those fellas.
That was some acidic cum.
Yeah. And what would Andrew's porn star name be?
Probably Copy Boy.
Copy boy. Copy boy?
That's what I was thinking. He's the copy boy. You know, when you see a porn and there's the copy boy. That's,
There's always the copy boy who comes in.
Oh, coffee.
yeah.
Oh,
Copy.
coffee.
I think it's a copy. Like making copies.
I brew the coffee and then I spill it on my crotch. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah.
Would you like a shot of this coffee?
It's decaf. Oh.
Yeah, without the cream. And contestant number 3, what would your porn star name be?
Mine would be Candy.
Candy? Okay,
Nice.
that's
Simple.
sweet.
Yeah.
That's sweet. And Andrew's porn star name?
Andrew's name will be. Let me think about that one. Daddy.
Love it.
Not even stepdaddy. He seemed very excited by that answer. All right, contestant number 4, what would your porn star name be?
Drinker Bell.
Drinker Bell. And what would Andrew's porn star name be?
Long Peter Pan.
Long Peter Pan.
So we're going inaccurate here.
I do like telling people
know, it's so
the
hot.
fun quiz of how to tell your hooker name. It's you take your first name and then your last name, put them together, and that is your hooker name. So let's keep it going, Andrew.
You didn't ask me what mine would be.
Oh,
Five
okay.
separate
What do you think your porn star name would be?
It would be Little Tokyo. Okay.
I don't think porn star males want to have the word little
Little?
in their name.
Oh crap, that was my rapper name. All right, we're moving on. So, Doctor Who travels around all time and space. Where and when would I take you if you were Doctor Who?
Can you read that more confusing? Andrew?
I am not.
It's
Oh my god.
where would you go if I could take you, if I choose Doctor Who you?
You
I don't
set me up for failure here. I'm smart. Okay, I'm gonna read it exactly. Ready? Doctor Who travels around all time and space. Where and when would I take you if you were Doctor Who I picked?
See? Everyone else understands it now, you idiot.
I can't process this.
Where and when would
Where
they
and when
take
through
you?
all time and space. You could go any time and space location. Where, contestant number 4, where would Andrew take you?
In the future,
In the future?
because Earth is gone.
Yeah, that would be.
We'd be on Mars.
Mars?
Yes.
I've got some bad news about that trip.
It's fine.
Yeah, there's nothing up there either.
You don't know that though.
Okay. Contestant number 3, all time and space. Where would Andrew take you?
He would take me to Pluto because no one is there anymore because it's not a planet.
Planetoid. And
Mickey
contestant
Mouse's
number
dog.
2.
I'm going to keep it easy. I just want to go to Greece.
All right.
All right.
What time period?
You don't even need an impossible time machine. You can just
I got oil.
JetBlue.
That's a JetBlue.
No, not United. That doors blow off of that thing all the time. So contestant 1, where and when through all time and space?
The French Revolution,
The French level.
Nice.
What? For what reason?
because it's the best place to get a little head.
That's the correct answer.
Oh, oui.
All right, Andrew.
Yeah.
Let's just go ahead and jump to question number 8.
Question number 8. Okay. Ladies, do you know what an Alabama Hot Pocket is?
So we're just looking for yes or no on this. Contestant number 1.
No.
Contestant number 2.
Well, I'm from Georgia, so I'm going to just say no.
No. Okay.
I don't want to
Contestant
know.
number 3.
No.
Contestant number 4.
Hell no.
Okay. So there's
Andrew?
all good answers. Andrew, do you know what an Alabama Hot Pocket? You don't have to say what it is. We don't want to freak the ladies out.
No, I do not actually.
Yes, you do.
People in the audience, if you're Googling it.
Let's go to question number 9.
Question 9. What's the biggest lie you've ever told?
Contestant number 1.
The last answer that I just gave.
Oh, the French Revolution?
Or the Alabama Hot
The Alabama Hot
Oh, so
Pocket,
you
yeah.
do know what an Alabama Hot Pocket is. Okay, all right, Andrew. Game on.
Oh boy.
Contestant number 2, what's the biggest lie you've ever told?
Oh, I don't know. It'd probably have to be to some lovely young man that I just said, "Oh, you're not my type because you're so much better than me," when really that's not what it was at all.
You were better than him.
It's
Okay.
you, not
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, all right. So wait, when women say that, that's a lie?
Yes.
Always.
Yes.
Oh,
Boy.
Oh my God, I've had
My
that
life.
so many
Contestant number 3, the biggest lie you've ever told.
You're the biggest.
Technically, that is the biggest lie.
Yeah.
And contestant number 4.
Fun fact, I have the memory of a goldfish, so I can't lie because I can't remember what I would lie about. So,
So you don't lie, you just say something that you don't know to be true.
sure.
Okay.
Oh, like Mars.
All right.
Like Mars.
Andrew,
Yes.
let us go to, let's skip ahead to question 14.
Okay. Okay. Have you ever gone back to an ex for seconds?
Let's go backwards down the line. We'll start with 4 and go back to 1.
Never.
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 Is that the
Okay.
biggest lie you've ever told?
No.
Okay, contestant number 3.
I have.
Yeah. Was it, did you go back and date them again, or just was it back for fun?
I dated them.
You dated them again? Okay. Contestant number 2.
Same, date it again, learn your lesson.
Okay. And contestant number 1.
Depends on how you define X.
Someone that you broke up with.
That still really depends on what you're breaking up with them for. So maybe.
I'm taking that as a yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
All right. Andrew, you have one more question that I just sent you.
Oh,
Go ahead and
no.
read that one out, and that will be the final question until you have a big decision to make.
all righty.
And let me just tell you, hold on, Andrew, before you, this question
Yeah.
came about because of the interview that we had with the ladies before you came in.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yes.
so this will be a surprise. Okay. Okay, ladies, what's the weirdest thing that happened to you at work?
All right. Let's start with contestant number 1.
I was working in the tutoring center, and one of my students saw me and came over and said, "Hey, professor, could I buy you a snack?" And I was like, absolutely not, son. Please go sit down. Please.
It was your son?
Yes.
Okay.
So the most awkward thing that happened to you was someone offered to buy you a snack?
A student
A student?
offered to buy me a snack.
Okay.
You know what a snack
She's
is.
a professor.
Okay. Yeah.
Of course.
All right. Let's skip contestant 2 for now. Contestant 3.
I can't wait.
What's the weirdest thing that has happened to you at work?
So I work at a fertility clinic. So we have a lot of patients that come in that
Yeah.
have transitioned from female to male.
Okay.
But I have to do an ultrasound, a vaginal ultrasound on hairy legs and someone with a mustache and call them by he. And, you know, when they're pregnant, you have to call them he.
Okay.
And it's actually really hard.
Oh, you're a little uncomfortable. Okay, all right. Contestant number 4.
Things don't get awkward for me.
Wow.
All right. It was just awkward for me. Contestant number 2. What's the weirdest thing that's happened to you at work?
So I had to do a testicle ultrasound, and I was 24 at the time. And the guy had a baseball injury, and they teach us to make sure they pull their penis to their chest, and you put a towel on. I didn't
Wait,
have.
all the way to his chest? Jesus Christ.
What do you want from me?
Wait, penises can't touch chests.
So I didn't have a towel handy, so I just didn't even think about that. And so I'm looking at his testicles, and next thing I know, they always get hard. But I was
Testicles?
24, and I thought that you had to touch it for something to come out of it. So I'm doing my little ultrasound, and all of a sudden, he ejaculated all down my arm.
And that's
So-
how one shot Susie.
Yep.
What a service.
So the bad thing was, for like weeks, I went home, I was mortified. I made him give me like an HIV test. I was freaking out.
Yeah.
And I was married, and I'm telling my husband, but you said I have to stroke it. And he's like, well, I don't know, right? But for weeks, the whole radiology department had Munchkin donut holes every room I worked. Everywhere I went were little Munchkin donut holes.
Were they glazed?
After a couple of minutes, yeah.
All
So needless to say, the guy came back,
Of course.
requested me. And this time, not only did I wrap it tightly, I had the cold gel, and I made his wife come in with him. So there we go.
Oh, he came so much harder than that.
So,
This is the one. This is the lady.
hold on. So you wrapped it?
I got a giant towel and told him we had to put it underneath him. It had to be very tightly wound.
Okay. Yeah. My towel, the towel they gave, I had an ultrasound on my testicle. I will say, I did not get erect, during that. But the gel was warm, and it was very nice. It was very nice.
Yeah, where can I get some of that?
But I did not.
You're just saying that because your wife is here.
No. I would tell. It was way before I met her. I did not glaze anything in that room. So Andrew, you now have a difficult decision to make.
I really do. This is terrible.
So Andrew, you have 4 lovely contestants.
Yeah.
But you can only choose one for your date. Who is it going to be?
Man.
Andrew wants a man, he just said it.
No, you can't, Bobby.
He's thinking.
Listen, one. She sounded like a freak.
Is that good or bad?
That's a good thing.
One got some good applause breaks.
2 jerked off a guy.
Yeah. That's one shot,
That's a
Susie.
positive. That's
But
a
she
positive.
did it without actually touching him, so that
Yeah,
is
that's
amazing.
a power. That's a big power.
That's a talent.
She learned that at Xavier's School for the Gifted.
Yeah.
3. Oh my God, 3 sounds so nice. But I don't know. For some reason, I'm scouring my mind and what I think. Whatever. You know, I don't know. 4. I'm going for a shot in the dark here, and I'm going to say.
You're going with number 4?
You're going with number 4.
Number 4.
So now, stay where you are, Andrew. We're going to introduce you to the ladies that you did not pick.
Here are the ladies you're
So
not
contestant
going
number
to
1,
be.
come right over here and say hello to Andrew. Show him what he missed out on. Yep. Thank you.
Are we going to introduce the ladies?
Oh, yeah, this is, her actual name is Jen, Andrew.
Jen.
Yeah, thank you. Are you crying? All right, Jen, you can have a seat back out there. To be fair, she
Excellent
brought
job, Jen. Great
she
job.
brought a fella in here tonight, so.
Boo!
Contestant number 2.
Boo, what the fuck is that?
One shot, Susie.
Nice to meet you.
Your hands, I can see. I see why.
Yeah.
I see why.
All right, and
Excellent
contestant number
job.
3.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
Okay, Andrew.
She is
and
very
now,
nice, Andrew. You had it
Andrew,
right.
I want you to take this microphone.
Okay.
There she is.
You're contestant number 4.
It's your
Okay.
date, Andrew.
Now. Well.
It wasn't supposed to be me.
So now, Andrew, we are going to take a
I hate
quick
video
break.
games.
We're going to take a quick break so we can set up your date. Get ready for round 2 of Mama's Dating Game.
Mama's dating game. It's a crazy ride with laughter and love, and who has no pride. Who'll ignite and whose love is flame. He's so desperate he's resorted to Mama's dating game.
Okay.
So, Andrew.
Yeah?
Amanda is going to ask you 2 questions.
Oh.
She'll ask you the second question after you have satisfied her with the first one, but also during this romantic dinner.
Okay.
You two should be enjoying your charcuterie board. We've got some prepared meats, some pretzel, some disgusting olives, and some cheese.
All right.
And you know what? You get bonus points for feeding each other. So,
Oh.
Amanda, go ahead and give,
So we just
give Andrew.
just
So-
eat? It's
What
just-
if we don't want bonus points?
If you don't want, it's not for you, it's for him.
Oh, okay.
Amanda, go ahead and start with your first question.
Hi, Andrew. Thank you so much for choosing me.
Hi, Amanda.
So I want to know if you can explain your biggest fight with your ex.
Oh my God. Yeah, I had a big fight with my ex because
What was her name?
oh God, her name was Maggie.
Andrew, also, by the time you finish these 2 questions, I want that charcuterie board to be completely gone.
Are you kidding me?
Nope, hurry up.
Okay.
So yeah, her name was Maggie, and I took her to Disney, and I was gonna buy her a $250 watch, actually a wine, but you're being very disrespectful to my friend I just introduced her to. And
Why was your friend on the date with you at Disney?
oh, I'm sorry, it wasn't a date. We just go to Disney all the time. And she just kept really just like digging into me, making fun of me for every little constant thing.
Put
It was
that
very
meat in your
rude.
mouth, Andrew. Just put it
So,
in.
just very rude. And so, like, we fought and argued. Oh, yeah, then she cheated on me. That was a bad fight.
At Disney?
At Disney with
No.
Mickey Mouse.
Not Disney. Not Disney.
Okay, you have one more question, Andrew.
Yeah.
Before that entire charcuterie needs to be gone.
Are you fucking kidding me, dog?
I need the olives.
There's
Hold
like
on.
3/4 of this.
Get it away.
So, Amanda, go ahead with question number 2.
Okay. What was the most romantic thing you've done for someone you are dating?
All right.
Not fight with them at Disney World.
This is the dumbest thing ever. But there was this musical she liked. And so what I did with said watch, I emptied out a theater and I sang her a song from it, to which I presented her the watch. And I also gave her, because she wanted to be a part of Disney.
Was this the same ex that you had the fight with?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I gave her a thing so she could audition for Disney. And I told her I love her. And I sang her a good song. It was a good song.
What was the song? Sing a little bit for us
Yeah.
right now.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Would you like a different mic?
Um,
Hold on.
the song goes,
You still have pretzel left.
oh, God dang it. Oh, God, what was the song?
That's what I'm asking.
You want me to know the song?
Yeah, I want you to sing it.
I want you to sing
know
it,
the song?
yeah.
Okay.
That would be romantic.
It was so long ago, Don.
This is not romantic.
What are you talking about? I was-
Just make something up, Andrew.
right.
Jesus.
All
We're
right.
on our first date.
Andrew, pick contestant 3.
Wait.
Yeah.
Please share your life with me for the next 10 minutes. For the next 10 minutes, we can have a
Todd, I think he's having a stroke.
Maybe if this date goes the right way, you can have a
Oh,
stroke.
no.
He picked the wrong date for that one.
Andrew, you,
Yeah.
He's a gentleman.
you can help him a little bit with some of this food, Amanda. But Andrew,
I am.
you have at least one giant bite left. And what I want to hear is the most emotional part of that song now.
What?
The high notes.
I will love you until I die.
That's from Moulin Rouge.
All right, let's hear it for Andrew, everyone. You didn't quite finish your charcuterie,
Oh, dang it. This is the cheese.
Because you don't love them.
but yeah, you want to take the rest of those olives while I get these out of the way because
Jesus Christ.
your next course, Andrew,
Ugh.
is
Can I have the cucumbers?
Have you ever tried to eat cheese?
But I'm
yes, I
hungry.
have tried eating cheese.
I'm hungry.
That's not special. So, Andrew, your next course is these buffalo wings.
Oh.
Those are all you.
So,
What's up with this, Todd?
well, you see
What-
this
what-
sauce right
This
here.
is like ranch.
Oh my God! What?
We'll just pour that sauce on there.
That's
And,
saucy, just like you, Andrew.
Same rules apply. She has 2 more questions for you, and I want to see you eat all of those wings.
With those 2 questions?
Including the bone.
So, Amanda, go ahead and read question number 3.
Okay.
right, here we go,
I
here we go.
should not have eaten that sauce, by the way. If sex with you was a ride at Disney World, would you be Big Thunder Mountain or It's a Small World after all?
Depends how many drinks I have.
Wait.
It would be It's a Small World at first, but then once the ride comes to the middle part, then it would become Big Thunder Mountain, and I would rattle the seats.
Basically, he's going to shake the bed and make you think a lot happened.
We're talking about, like, dynamic, right? Not
Yeah.
size.
Well, what he's saying
He's
is
saying he starts off slow.
on a journey. He's taking
On
you
a journey.
on a journey through intercourse. Now, go ahead. He's burning through those wings. Ask him that next question.
Andrew, where were you on January 6th, 2021? Do you have an alibi, and is there anyone?
And how comfortable was Nancy Pelosi?
Is there anyone who can corroborate your whereabouts?
Where was I on January 6th? I was.
It was just a simple tour, right, Andrew?
Answer the question, Paige.
Where were you, Andrew?
I was at home. I was watching anime.
Where's your home?
I was watching anime in Daytona Beach. And,
Daytona.
and it was One Piece, and I didn't like One Piece. Yeah, I didn't like it.
Yeah, but who can corroborate your whereabouts?
My other friend Amanda.
There's another Amanda. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Is this a surprise that the rest of this audience is in on? Were you two together on January 6th?
No.
Okay.
Follow-up question. If we were at January 6th, would you party with me?
What?
What he's asking is...
I don't even know where you were.
I'm doing this. I'm fucking doing this shit.
So, Andrew, what she's saying is, were you in Washington, D.C. on January 6th?
I was not. I was nowhere near it.
Todd, is that a lie?
It's bullshit.
Are you lying to me on our first date?
All I know is he has a really nice podium in his house.
Are you currently It's a Small World or Big Thunder Mountain when you answer that question?
I had nothing to do with it. I wasn't there. I didn't hurt nobody.
All right, now, Andrew...
Hurt nobody.
He actually finished all of
Yeah.
his wings, so you
Yeah.
get bonus points for that.
Yeah.
Let's hear it for Andrew, everybody.
I kind of wanted one of those, so thanks.
Wow.
And now, for your final course...
Oh, no.
You have a lovely dessert. This one is actually...
This one's mine.
This one's actually a fairly easy round.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah? Oh.
I'm gonna eat some of this so that I get some this time.
Yeah, Amanda, take exactly how much you want, but just know that Andrew has one question to answer, and he's going to need to finish the entire thing.
Are you fucking kidding me? That's a whole ass pretzel.
Well, that's why I'm giving her the opportunity to take however much she wants right now. She can make this either easy for you or hard for you.
Oh, man.
What's the most embarrassing thing that happened in your life so far?
Oh, my God.
Amanda handed him like
All right.
80% of that pretzel.
All right. When
What's the most embarrassing thing besides this?
I was a kid, my sister took me to my brother-in-law's softball game, and I went walking around. It was late at night. The lights were up.
How old were you?
I was like 10. And I saw some keys sitting in a box. And I was like, ooh, I'm going to see if I could take one of these keys. Well, I took one of the keys out, and everything went boom. So I just hear all these grown-ass men saying, what the fuck? What the fuck did happen? The lights went out. And I'm like, I went back to my sister, and my sister turns back to me and says, did you do that, Andrew? And I said, no.
And this was a hospital with people on life support?
Needless to say, the game was canceled.
Okay, but Todd, he still has a lot of this pretzel left. So let's put, what's the most embarrassing sexual thing that's ever happened in your life so far?
Well, I like that. I like that, Andrew.
I'm waiting for it to happen.
That's not the right answer.
Are you talking about sex?
He's a virgin.
The most embarrassing thing.
Interesting. I just want to say about that last question. I find it interesting that you remember exactly what happened when you were 10, but you were vague on the memory of where you were on January 6th, 2021.
Guilty.
No comment. Well, I did half of it.
The FBI hasn't found him yet, though.
Right, they
so
will.
It's fine.
Andrew,
Yeah.
most embarrassing sexual thing that's happened to you
Yeah.
so far? That so far is the important part of that question.
All right. We were having sex in my car,
That is pretty embarrassing.
and I said,
What type of car?
Andrew?
it was my old Prius,
Okay.
So it's super small.
Yeah,
It's a small world after all.
That is.
we were having sex and I finished. I was a little excited. It wasn't one of my marathon sessions, but you can't run a mile all the time.
A lot of people do.
But I took off the condom, and while making out, I went to toss it out the window. I don't know, but no, the thing was the window was down, and it I don't know how it happened, but it ricocheted off it and landed right back on me.
Don't litter.
And I'm like, no!
Spread your seed all over Daytona.
What I can do?
Andrew, you have one gigantic bite left.
I need another question to ask him.
No,
guys.
it's okay. We're going to have Andrew say, oh, look, he's offering it to you.
No, thank you.
Oh my gosh, no thank you. We talked about that on another podcast. That's the most humiliating thing a woman could say to you. Andrew,
Yeah,
Sorry. No, thank you.
so for this final moment,
yeah.
I want you to finish that pretzel, and I want you to thank all of your contestants, including Amanda, who are here right now. And you know what? We'll put some nice little romantic music over your thank you.
Oh, really?
But I want you to continue with your pretzel. And if anyone is listening to this, I'm so sorry that the last 7 minutes have been just gluttonous dialogue.
Except for
Okay.
Amanda.
Okay.
It is a mukbang.
Contestants, I would like to say thank you for taking the time out of your lives to be here and to be a part. Thank you. To be a part of this.
If you choke right now, this podcast is going to go through the roof. So
I know the hindsight.
Because he's choking on himself.
So thank you, contestant. 4, 3, 2, and 1.
I'm for.
Whoops!
Yep. You've already forgot her name.
I found my most embarrassing moment. But you're all beautiful. You're all beautiful. Everyone in the audience is beautiful. Thank you so much for being here. And
they're all smarter than you.
you're all smarter than me. And if it isn't me, you will find love because you're all beautiful.
all right, thank you guys for coming out. This has been Mama's Dating Game. We do have to start wrapping things up, but we do end every podcast.
And throwing it out the window?
Still hungry?
We do end every podcast with a lesson learned.
Yeah.
But let's go through all of our contestants. Amanda, what have you learned here tonight?
I have learned to never trust Todd.
That should have been rule number 1. And what have you learned? This is contestant 2, and your name was again? Julie, that's right. Julie, what have you learned tonight?
Probably not relive my college life stories in front of strangers.
I feel like that made you a hit. And then, one more time, your name? Spathi, that's right. Spathi, what was it that you learned tonight?
Andrew's really funny.
Andrew's really funny.
Thank you.
And he has a tiny penis. All right, I'm here
It's
with
a
Jen,
small
who is
world.
contestant number 1. And Jen, after everything, what did you learn tonight?
There's no accounting for good taste.
Damn, Jen.
Oh, snap. And then, Andrew, finally for you,
Uh,
what did you learn tonight?
I learned within the mind of every good person, Todd is evil as fuck. That's what I learned.
Thank you guys for coming out. This has been Mama's Dating Game.
Oh, I want to purge.
Mama